Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Porygon Z with his Community Day move Tri-Attack into the Master Premier here, so no XLs or Legendaries. We're going to be going with Zap Cannon for that secondary move. I wanted to go with Blizzard, but in case we encountered Metagross or something like that, we're going to be able to go right through it with that and do a ton of damage while lowering the attack. Now this is also going to be a showcase of Conkeldurr as well. This thing is a beast, so I did have this one made since I got it. I was so excited for this release. It was a 98, so basically 100. It's just one off on the 15 for the IVs. And then we're going to be pairing it up with Gyarados, and then later on we're going to take off Gyarados and we're going to put in Excadrill. We're also going to be swapping out the move on Gyarados here in a minute. We do have Waterfall. We're going to go with Dragon Breath because it was just getting a little annoying with those matches we did have. If you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And with that said, let's see what we have going on here. Conkeldurr getting bullet punched down. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Porygon Z. Now, I could have just went straight with the Gyarados, but I just wanted to have a little fun to see if we can debuff them. Just, you know, mess around, play with our food here. And we were able to get the debuff, swapping into Gyarados. Not that we needed it. And I think they back out right before we need one more hit, and they do. We take that win. Let's go. Moving it on to the next one. So Porygon Z is fun to use. Definitely hard. It's not something you're going to be rising up and like score dramatically unless you have easy mode account. Alright, so we had a bad lead. Well, they had a bad lead. We swap into Gyarados as they do bring in their Melodic here, which does have Waterfall, so we're both doing not very effective damage. I was expecting a Blizzard. I should have shielded it up, but there was a chance they could have bait me, and we're going to go for that Crunch here. If we win this matchup, it'll be great, but since they did shield that up, that's not happening anymore since that did go through. But on the bright side, they are going to be throwing a charge move here, which is depleting them of some energy. I do believe they'll be able to easily get to a Surf. We'll see. Should be really close. We're just going to go for the Dynamic Punch right off the bat here. We don't even want them to take any health off the Conkeldurr, which is already almost down to half. And this is the one. They have a Gardevoir, so this is not looking very hopeful here for me, folks. So we're going to go for the Tri-Attack. They do catch. Oh, okay, that catch stuff where it's like you're hitting your bubbles and all of a sudden it's a new Pokemon. What the hell was up with that? Okay. So we're using our first shield. Going to go for a Zap Cannon. Yeah. Blah, Zap Cannon, my gosh. Alright, we take him out. Great. Now, I'm just thinking, no way. No freaking way. If we get the debuff, we can pull this off. Come on. Come on. We get the debuff. We swap into Conkeldurr. They back out. We take the win. We would have been able to go for a Stone Edge. And it would have been a wrap. They back out. They said, no, I won't let you do it. Next battle, we're going to be seeing a Gyarados, which is not a good lead. So we're going to swap into Porygon Z immediately here. Obviously, Zap Cannon would take out about 5 Gyarados, so, you know, it would be great if we can go for that, but they're going to be swapping. So that was kind of a visual thing. They did take the damage from the Gyarados, from the Tri-Attack, and swapping into their Excadrill. And we're getting the debuff right away with the Tri-Attack. That's something we like to see here, but this is going to take us out, unfortunately, because Porygon Z cannot take a hit whatsoever. It's just so classy. It does have massive attack. Massive attack. Bring it in the Conkeldurr. Lowered the attack on the Excadrill, and we're able to farm down after they did get off one drill run, bringing in that Gyarados. And I do believe we're going to want to shield this up. Yeah. Go for a Stone Edge, and now all of a sudden, you know, a new Pokemon's going to appear while we're hitting the bubbles. So we're going for Dynamic Punch because I figured they were going to be shielding that up. And they do have something weak to it in the back, which is going to be a Mamoswine. So we can pull this off here. Look at that Aqua Tail doing so much stinking damage. Now, all we really have to do at this point, since we do have Dragon Breath, is simply shield this up. And we're going to be able to take that win up against the Gyarados, and I'm pretty sure they understand that too. And yes, exactly, we take that win, and we're going to keep it moving here. This Porygon Z. Alright, so we got the Excadrill entering the scene here, taking off the Gyarados. So let's see what we have going on. So swapping into Porygon Z with a horrible lead up against a Dragonite. Going to go straight for the Tri-Attack, trying to lower that attack to see if we can get one more through, because we will be able to survive this Dragon Claw if we were able to lower the attack at this point. So we're going to have to shield it up because, well, we didn't get the debuff. Going for another Tri-Attack, and at this point we're a little bit in hot water here because basically, yeah, they can just let that go. We did get one shield, but they're going to be able to farm us down here, and we didn't get the debuff not one time. So, well, we have to look out for superpower now, because now that's a little something you have to look out for as a steel type going up against Dragonite. So they're going for Dragon Claw. They go for another Dragon Claw here. Yeah, I was like, wait, what's... So I farm up a little bit extra, so we're ready to go for whatever's in the back here, going for that Rock Slide. And I'm expecting a counter, but they bring in Metagross. So I'm thinking, what the heck is going on here? So we go straight for Drill Run, bring in Conkeldurr, A Togekiss. All right, that's about a wrap for me. I'm not going to be able to pull this one off, but I'll stick it out to see what we have going on here. So we hit him with Stone Edge since it is a shieldless battle. Let's just see the damage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But unfortunately, they're going to be able to hit me with, I mean, Ancient Power can be enough, plus a couple of charms that were done. So the game plan was to try to farm them down with Mudshot, right? And they're a flyer. Yeah, that was the only way. Next battle met with a Metagross, great lead, swapping into a Gyarados, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Excadrill, which is going to have a decent matchup when it does have Dragon Breath, sort of. Aqua Tail is still going to be doing a lot of damage, basically almost KOing, plus a couple more Dragon Breaths. So we're going to go ahead and shield this one up here, trying to get a shield out of him. If worse comes to worse, we'll be able to bring in our Conkeldurr and farm up. Yes, I know it's a flyer, but Gyarados still takes a decent amount of damage. And counter is just a ridiculous move in this game. That's just the way it works. So we survive, and we are able to get to another Rock Slide, calling it and allowing it to go literally about, we got 2 HP here. Nice, maybe or 1. All right, so they're taking us out immediately, which is perfect. No farm, bringing in Metagross. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Conkeldurr, of course, here, because Porygon Z doesn't really want anything to do with that. If I do recall this, actually, I don't think Porygon does anything for this battle. So they go for Psychic. Okay, I'm waiting for a catch. There's no catch. Very interesting. They're going to have something else weak to fighting at the back. And it is a Mamoswine, and we take that win. Let's get it. Conkeldurr putting in that work. Always a solid Pokemon. Love this thing. Next battle, okay, that's just a perfection lead. You love to see that there. Probably one of the best. They're swapping into their Dragonite, and, well, we got to look out for that superpower. Going for the Rock Slide immediately. They can easily let that go because the quick move isn't doing any damage, and they don't need to worry about that. Even if they debuff themselves, they still don't have to worry. So we shield up because now you have to fear the Dragonite as a steel type. They get my shield and they bait me with the Dragon Claw. Very nice. Okay. And we're able to get to a Rock Slide, but they're getting to another charge move. I can't use this shield here, so I'm just going to have to let it go. But they have Draco Meteor, lowering their attack. Okay, so they're opting to go with the Draco instead of the Superpower. Sounds good to me. So since they did lower their attack, I was thinking about farming up. And they're swapping into a Metagross, and we're just going to go ahead and throw that Dynamic Punch. And then swap into our Porygon Z here. This is a little bit of a sticky situation. We're getting to the Tri-Attack, which should be enough to take them out. But they're shielding it up, and we still didn't get the debuff here. So Porygon Z slacking and lacking for that debuff that I'm looking for. Hitting me with Meteor Mash because I still cannot use this last shield. It's all up to Conkeldurr. What can we do? Can this thing pull it off? Obviously, having to shield this up here. Farming them down, and I'm just hoping there's something in the back that I'm going to be able to handle here, folks. Can Conkeldurr pull it off? They're really trying to make their decision. And did you see that? That was it. I stopped hitting the bubbles here because they bring in their Dragonite. I was just going to Dynamic Punch it, but they caught, and I needed to farm a little bit extra, and it was too late before I realized. Thank you for watching, and take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the deck. This is the best day of my life.